good, y'all? It's your boy, Untitled. So one thing I want to let you guys know, I actually work at Amazon and I'm also an Amazon affiliate. The affiliate program is really cool, so any type of products or merchandise that I recommend, I will have a link to my Amazon affiliate page, and what I'll do is post that link in the description. So the way it works, if you guys want to support me, this is one way that you can, besides subscribing, so definitely subscribe, number one. But if you want to support the channel, this is one really cool way that you can do it. And it's no extra cost to you. You just purchase your products and Power Ranger merchandise or whatever that I post, you know, through my link that I have in the description. And it supports my channel, no extra cost to you, but it's a way, you know, for you to support my channel if that's something you guys are into. So check out my Amazon affiliate link below and the merchandise, bunch of Power Ranger toys and just different merchandise. So get your hands on that. And again, it supports the channel, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, there's this new-ish Power Rangers movie TV news that's going on. It's crazy, and it sounds amazing. So it looks like it's possible that the Power Rangers could be getting rebooted, and that, you know, the TV and the movie stuff is all gonna be one whole thing, one shared universe. I don't know. This is all speculation stuff going on right now. A lot of people are doing videos on it. One that I particularly thought was helpful, I watched Andre, Black Nerd Comedy. He recently did a video talking about this article that came out giving us specific details about what to look forward to in the future of Power Rangers. So I'm gonna post that here, you know, on a link for you guys to go and check it out, because I thought it was helpful, so go and check that out as well. Without further ado, let's get into this comic book review. As usual, guys, you know I review my comics in 3 different criteria: the good, the bad, and the Morphin. So starting off with the good. Back at Angel Grove, Tommy and his team, they're getting dominated by the Dark Rangers. We get to see the Dark Rangers Terror Megazord, and it is frightening, but it's also kind of cool at the same time. The Rangers are completely getting their tights handed to them, and it looks like Lord Zed has got them exactly where he wants them. Billy the Blue Ranger contacts Grace Sterling and says to activate the Green Protocol. And as you guys can guess, this is exactly where the Green Ranger, well, this new mysterious Green Ranger, makes his debut. The artwork in this comic, as always, was simply beautiful. Also, major congrats to Bat in the Sun. I'm not sure if many people know this, but I mean, you should if you've seen some of their superpower beatdowns. So congrats to Bat in the Sun for their Green Ranger design crossing over into the comics. I just think it's really cool. Going on, once the new Green Ranger enters the scene, dude, he steals the show. Let me tell you, who better to take on Lord Zed other than actually, the new Green Ranger. He literally kicks Lord Zed's ass, and it was awesome. Now getting into the bad of this comic. Now it's no secret that the new Green Ranger was obviously making his debut in this comic, but I thought it would be because of a new villainous threat, not just the Dark Rangers. So the fact that the MMPR Rangers were getting bodied and they needed an assist, and that's kind of how they brought in the new Green Ranger, just seemed kind of funny to me. Not complaining either, because it was freaking dope, and you know, the scenes, the fighting, colors, everything was just awesome within that fight. So if I had to pick apart one small bad thing in this comic, it would be causality. Now, getting into the Morphin. The new Green Ranger has entered the building, y'all. And it's pretty obvious that it's Lord Draken. But one moment that I really want to highlight is this moment where Grace Sterling actually teleports into his containment where he's being held by Zordon. And she basically offers him a second chance. This is his second chance to not just rot in a prison and go crazy. This is his second chance, you know, to do something different and to become something new. And I thought that was interesting. Now some of you may ask, what exactly is Lord Draken becoming? Well, he's becoming a Power Ranger, which is something that technically he never really was if you think about it. Rather than being a world-dominating tyrant, he gets to become something new and learning what it means to be a Power Ranger. I guarantee it. And I think that that's an interesting concept. I already know, there are some of you who are like, leave Lord Draken as a villain. He was awesome. Like, he's a villain. Don't make him good. That's stupid. I understand. I know your frustration. But hear me out on this. Just listen to me for a sec. For one who has been reviewing these comics for years, somebody who understands these characters, and the way I think about the stories is like this. Well, when you think of Shattered Grid and the events of Shattered Grid and everything that happened, it's like, well, with a character like Lord Draken, well, what else do you do with him? You know, with the way Shattered Grid ended. You get what I'm saying? Like, the way it ended, it's like you could have just left that character alone and it would have been fine. You know what I mean? Like, Lord Draken, he shattered the grid. He did something to the Power Rangers universe that has never been done before. He ultimately is a character that is, I mean, his popularity is blown up like crazy. You know what I mean? So, with the fact of how Shattered Grid ended, I think there's two ways it could have gone. Yeah, you could have just left him alone and let him be a memory of, you know, a shattered past. You know what I mean? Like, that's something that they could have done where, you know, he's, you know, he did what he did and that's it. And we're just going to leave that character there, you know, in the past of Shattered Grid, which I would have been fine with as well. But it's like, he's such a rich character, you can't just drop him and leave him alone. He's such a rich character, not just Lord Draken, you know, that persona that he's taking on, but the character himself. I think he's so rich that you kind of have to figure out, like, okay, well, what else can we do with this character? What other stories can we tell with this character? What other, you know, conflicts and things can we, you know, bring up to arise within this character? And I think that this makes for an interesting thing. It doesn't necessarily mean that he's good. It doesn't necessarily mean that he's bad. It just means he's complex, like many of us, right? I don't think there's one, you know, solid black and white type of thing. There's a little bit of this gray in between, and I think that's what's unique about his character. And I hope something that they explore going forward, where it's like, you know, yeah, that we're gonna explore what it means for him to relearn, you know, all the things, you know, that he was taught, where, you know, he had all this power, but he didn't really know what it meant to be a Power Ranger. You know what I mean? So I think now he has a second chance where, even though he's kind of controlled, you know, by, you know, Grace Sterling, but this is his second chance to do something new, to become something new, and to do something good. And I think that makes for an interesting story. And you have to think about it, for, again, like a character like that, what else are you gonna do? Like, with the way it ended in Shattered Grid, you know what I mean? He can't shatter the grid again. That's already been done. That's a one and done thing. So what else? What else comes after that? You know what I mean? And that's why I'm so excited to see what they do with him going forward. Also, what happened to the putty Rita at the end of this? I wonder if she's gonna become like her own thing as well, or maybe she just disintegrates because she's a putty Rita. I don't know. We'll find out. But, you know, hey, the Power Rangers, they win at the end of the day. We got a new Green Ranger, y'all. It's pretty obvious, you know, it's Lord Draken. So I'm excited to see, you know, what happens going into these new story arcs, Mighty Morphin and Power Rangers. Also, getting into my lightning rating. Obviously, guys, I gotta give this book a solid 5 out of 5. It showed up, it did its job. You know, it really kept my attention. And I have to say this, like, I literally woke up, grabbed my phone, and started reading the comic book because I knew it was coming out today. You know, it was one of those things. I was like, you know what? I'm ready for this. I've been waiting, you know, a couple weeks for this. So I was excited for it, and it definitely lived up to that excitement. So definitely give it a solid 5 out of 5. Even though I did mention, you know, like that one little bad thing in terms of causality, you know, when it comes to why they brought in the new Green Ranger. But again, you know, full circle. I'm excited to see, you know, how everything connects. So definitely solid 5 out of 5. Again, guys, check out my Amazon, you know, affiliate page down below. Bunch of Power Ranger toys, bunch of Power Ranger merchandise, a lot of stuff you guys want to get your hands on. By the way, who's collectors here in the house? Let me know, comment below. If you guys are collecting, you know, the Power Rangers Lightning Collection, you know, figurines, I got a few myself that pretty much go with the cosplays that I have. So I don't have like all of them, but, you know, I do have particular ones, you know, that go with the cosplays that I have. So comment below, let me know if you guys are collecting these and what's some other stuff that you would want me to post on my affiliate page. Again, when you guys purchase through my, you know, Amazon affiliate link, it's no extra cost to you, but it does help out the channel a lot. So I greatly appreciate it. If you guys want to buy some, you know, Power Ranger merchandise, toys, whatever, click the links I have here. It helps me out, no extra cost to you. So much love, appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching this video. So much to digest, like, wow, this is crazy. I'm excited, and it feels good to say that. You know, like, I'm excited, you know, for what's going to happen next in the Power Rangers world. You know what I mean? Like, I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with Draken. I'm excited for these new story arcs. I'm excited for more comic book reviews on the channel. I'm excited, y'all. So I hope you're as excited as I am, because it's gonna be one heck of a ride. So I'm excited, you know, what they're gonna do with this character, man. Like I said, I think there's a lot of interesting things that they could dive into in terms of, you know, character development, specifically with Draken I'm talking about. So we'll see what happens. But hey, thank you guys so very much for watching. Again, check out my Amazon link below. And if you are new to the channel and you like today's video, please subscribe. Check me out. I got stuff coming out every week, not just comic book reviews. I do a lot of stuff on TikTok, other Power Ranger videos and skits. So definitely check me out. Check me out. And if you're on TikTok, you get the same name. Just follow me, Zentai Fit. But again, new to the channel, subscribe. New videos every week. Much love, y'all, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for the next comic book review. Peace!